This year, it's been so exciting to finally add some assist scholars to our program. So, Assist is a program that brings students from a lot of different countries to prep schools in the United States. I think they just celebrated their 50th anniversary. They've been around for quite a while. And this year, there were over 1,000 students from countries who interviewed to come to the US. Only 175 of them were chosen. That's about a 16% acceptance rate, which is really phenomenal. So it's a very, very competitive process. The students have to really be able to jump into our communities with a great deal of ease. So our students this year have been Carla Meshkat from Heidelberg, Germany, and Nam Vo from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And they're here today to talk to you a little bit about their experience here at Derryfield.
What's up, Derryfield?
What's up, Noam? Yeah, Noam.
Okay. I don't know how to use it, sorry. Assist has been a lot of meaningful to me because it changed my life in different ways, and there's literally nothing that I can really describe about it, but here are a few words that I can put in to talk about my experience so far. So this is a map of Vietnam, my homeland country. Vietnam is, usually we call it is the letter S country because it literally looks like the letter S, does it? Move on. This is Ha Long Bay, and it is probably the only attraction that has been recognized by UNESCO in Vietnam, and we are really, really proud about it. If you have a chance to visit Vietnam, make sure to go to Ha Long Bay, or just visit Vietnam for its hospitality. We are famous for that. We'll never kick you, don't worry. Our main meal is rice. Yes, we eat breakfast with rice and something. Lunch is rice with something. Dinner is rice with something. So basically, it's revolved around rice. Even snack is rice, though. So for anyone that hasn't known a lot about me yet, I love photography. And usually I would just take photos of random things in my life for fun. And this is a photo of my family taken by me.
Well done.
The woman second from left is my mom, and she is the most important person in my life. I love her a lot. But, Assist give me a year from her. Probably taking a break every now and then is a good thing. Well, she means a lot to me. I mean, I love her. Don't think of me wrong. I'm a good son, right? This is our skyline. So as much as I hate to mention this, we were in war with each other until 1975. And we're a really poor country, but now we are growing at an unprecedented rate at about 10% per year. No, not that much, 8% per year. But still a lot. So I'm really proud of my country. I feel like it's an honor for me to be here to represent Vietnam in the Derryfield community. And also, my biggest passion, for those who hasn't known yet, is the airplane. So when I think about it, I put airplane, my biggest passion, and photography, my second biggest passion, together became what I call it, airplane photography. And this is one of my most favorite pastimes. I usually just take photos of airplanes and collect them. I had a pretty formidable collection of different airplanes. If anyone is interested, you can just email me and I'll send some photos. And this photo is taken by me. Can anybody guess which airport is this? Somebody got it right. I heard Logan. That is Boston Logan. And that is the first act I did when I landed in America, is I take photos of airplanes. That's how I love airplanes. So assist doesn't really just give me academic stuffs and all that. It gives me like a lot of new airplanes too, right? Because America doesn't really bring their airplanes to Vietnam yet, but soon we will. Talk about my host family stuffs. This is the Raimondo. I stayed with them for the first 2 months in the US. I had a really good time with them. They mean a lot to me. This is the first day I spent with them. So literally that's the 5th day I spent in America. They took me on a boat trip. No offense, but I kind of forget the name of the lake. My geography is a little laggy. But I had a great time, and they're like family to me, and I appreciate it. This is my second host family, the non-face version of my host brothers, because they don't really want to be in the presentation. But oops, I put them in the presentation anyway. That's them. I took it during Christmas, probably a few days away from New Year's Eve, where we kind of like together rehearse so that we would sit in that very position when we watched the New Year's Eve ball drop in, where? New York? Right? New York? Yeah. And I had a great time with them too. They're really great brothers. So Sis brings me an experience of like being really active. It's not really academic because it is a really totally new experience for me. Sis brings a lot of first times events for me in my life. One of them is board after school. I had a hard time of allocating my time for this because I never did it in Vietnam. So that's why I always arrive late for soccer practice. But I actually did allocate my time a little bit better towards the end of the season. Right, soccer folks? Did I? Secondly, assist gives me something that I couldn't really have, is being like part of the nature, because in Vietnam, we usually just stay in a house. And I find it kind of difficult to catch up with how Americans are being so active, but now I love it. Now, one of the memories I remember the most about this is my hiking up the Mount Eisenhower. For those who doesn't know, Mount Eisenhower is a part of the White Mountains. I walked literally, this is like one of the best times in my life that I really overcome myself. I didn't even make it to the top of the mountain, like probably halfway through. Then I just told my old host father that I want to give up. I can't continue like this. And we're not even halfway through the top of the mountain. And not that we had to come down again. And my host father is really patient with me. I really appreciate it. He stayed with me. He didn't leave me behind, you know. And the first thing I did when I arrived at the top of the mountain was I kissed the rock up there to leave my mark. And I totally made a whole big deal out of it because it's an achievement. I've never literally hiked before. And now here I am on top of one of the highest mountains in White Mountains. So this gives me a chance to overcome myself. About physical stuff, Vietnam at its coldest temperature ever is not even as cold as New Hampshire at its hottest temperature. So that is kind of a big shock to me. When I arrived in America, it was 70-something degrees and I was literally shivering. I've never seen snow before, but this is one of the days that my old host father, he decided to set fire in the house to spread the warmth across the family. I mean, we don't really do that in Vietnam, you know, we use air conditioner instead. It's too hot to use this. It's too hot. But it's a time that I'll remember, like, forever. This is about culture stuff. This is Halloween. Like, I can guess that everybody kind of knows Halloween. So one thing that I find really interesting about America is that how we take culture really seriously. We decorate our house for Christmas, we decorate our house for Halloween, we decorate our house for special events so that we can have a better excuse to spend time with the family. And here I am, I'm taking a picture of myself, shouting at, no, it's not shouting, it's being scary by a monster. Did you see a robot down there, a white robot on the left of the picture? A process is the perfect hiding place for my old host sister, Haley. She usually hide in that place and scare the freak out of me. That was really memorable. And assists give me just more than experience or overcoming myself or just culture. It gives me the moments of my life. This is a semi-formal, probably one of the most memorable times in my life. I've never had semi-formal ever before in Vietnam, and I've never had a date before in Vietnam. So, the first challenge I occurred when I went to semi-formal is, how am I going to invite a date? Because I literally don't know how to invite a date. So I come up with a girl in my mind, I texted her, and I literally said, hey, I can't think of any more girls. Can you please come with me to semi-formal? And she replied, am I your last resort? But she finally accepted anyway, so that's a good thing, right? It was really an unforgettable night in my life. I don't think I can ever forget it. I've never danced so hard in my life. I've never felt so lit in my life. It's one of the highlights of my entire life. That's what Assist gave me. So that's Carla's turn, but I'm just gonna give a short conclusion. Assist gave me a lot of things, and one of the most important things it taught me is that whenever challenges comes our way, embrace it. There will be a lot of changes, either it's good or bad, probably very bad, but you know that you're gonna survive tomorrow. And that's why you should embrace it, because if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Hallo, mein Name ist Carla. That was German for hello, my name is Carla. Last summer, I spent a lot of time with a friend from Germany who had just returned from the US, and she told me a lot about the amazing experiences and memories she made about semi-prom, amazing foods, amazing city trips, and that's when I decided I wanted to go to the US too. People ask me, why would I leave my friends and family behind? People who came back from abroad told me about their amazing host families and friendships they made that lasted for a lifetime. I've only been here for 4.5 months, and I already feel like home. My host family welcomed me with open arms, and to me it feels like I was such a different person at the beginning of the year. This is me and my family in Germany. People often ask me, especially around Christmas, if I am not incredibly homesick, and I can say that I do miss my family and my friends a lot, but I've noticed a lot of similarities between America and the US. This is my sister and I in Germany, and this is my host sisters and I here in America. We do love spending time together, playing sports together, and watching movies together. My host mom screams at me when I don't clean out my room, just like my German mom, but still we love taking selfies together. And we take cute, cringy Christmas card pictures together to send them out to all our relatives. Still, there's a lot of differences. Let me tell you about the highlights of my year so far. I have 3 amazing host sisters. That makes 4 sisters in total now. This is us on the first day of school. Going to a different school has been a lot of fun to me. I've made amazing new friendships, I've met a lot of people, and yeah, I love it. I enjoy playing sports at the school. In Germany, we don't have sports teams at the school, so we play sports teams as at a club, and I love the school spirit. Yeah, I also love the homecoming game, for example. I celebrated my first Thanksgiving here in America with my host family. I enjoyed the food and the family time, and it's been an amazing experience. Believe it or not, where I come from in Germany, we do not have a lot of snow, and the first snow day here in America I spent with Lindsay, and it was my first snow day ever. I also enjoyed the lots of different foods you have here in America, like mac and cheese, Reese's, s'mores. We don't have that in Germany. Also, I really enjoy fun city trips, like for example to New York, exploring different parts of the American country. And I also celebrated Christmas with my host family. It wasn't really different from spending Christmas in Germany, and I had a lot of fun. I learned that America and Germany aren't so different after all, but still I want to tell you something about where I come from. There is Germany in Europe. This is a map of Germany. Germany is divided into 16 states. One is our capital, Berlin, up here. And I come from a city down here. It's called Heidelberg. Heidelberg is known for its old city. We have a lot of tourists coming. Here you can see it's famous for its castle. A lot of people come and visit it. And also Heidelberg is a university city. We have a lot of college students. So if you think about doing a year abroad, then definitely consider coming to Heidelberg. This is our college library. A lot of people go there to study, also people our age. Yeah, so if you ever consider coming to Germany or Heidelberg, then contact me and I'd be happy to give you a tour around.